It's like drugs?
It's better than drugs, Jeremy.
It's from Japan!
I'm here with Cam. Fuck's sake. I'm here with Cam. Hello. Garage Panic. It's the Garage Panic private hire. 2 days on over a week. Oh, mate. We're at the Garage Panic 2-day private hire at Driftland. We're here with Cam, who's part of Garage Panic, and we are going to record him doing the full outer. Which is, we're now in the afternoon of the second day.
Yeah, man.
How's it going for you, man?
It's actually been a lot better than I expected. My normal driving style is spin out after spin out after spin out, but it's...
Because you haven't had any problems, have you?
So far, no. I'm low on fuel, but that's it, so I can't really complain.
Which is actually not what I can say or anyone else can say at the moment. Everyone's had a problem.
A lot worse problems. No,
So,
it's been really good. It has been really good. The car has been great. Like I said, low on fuel, getting hot sometimes, but apart from that, it's been alright. It's been going well. My driving's been actually consistent this time, so it feels good.
Shit, man.
The car feels really good this time.
Now, the 3 questions I wanted to ask you
Okay, man.
was, how long have you been drifting?
So I've had the car for 3.5 years, coming on 4 years, I think. Drifting kind of on and off, like the odd day at Crail, kind of, I don't even know where Crail is, but it was like just like a kind of skid pad type thing. We went there, tried to learn it a wee bit, and then we would take time off. So kind of on and off for maybe say 3 years, and then the car's been off the road 2 times to get not rebuilt engine wise, but just like refreshed all round, like engine bay, bits of mods to the engines, kit, different colour, stuff like that. So like kind of on and off 3 years.
What would you say is the best modifications that's made the most difference for you?
T28R, definitely.
Literally just turbo power.
Turbo.
Like,
Aye.
yeah.
So when I bought the car, it came with the APW manifold on it, and the only thing I done to that was send it back to APW to get him to put the external wastegate port on it, and then I bought a T28R, and it's just changed. Like the car felt great, always had done. It felt good, but
it just has that responsiveness.
it was like instant. Kind of, you put your foot down, it felt as if there was no lag. And it just went. It really did feel.
It's because it doesn't
good,
have. It's not lazy because it just keeps spooling like for longer.
It just keeps going. Like you can lift, and then you can go back on, and the power's just there instantly. It feels really good. Actually. Yeah, man.
And before, like you did all the drifting and stuff, and built this car, have you modelled it on a car from Japan or a certain driving style, or do you think you just sort of?
Nah, I don't really know. I'm one of these guys that doesn't really take interest in.
That's a cool approach though, because like a lot
really
of us
take
here
interest in like people that are well known. Like other folk will say, "Have you seen such and such's car?" And I'm like, I have no idea who that is. I see cars that I like, and I go, "Oh, that looks quite cool." Like maybe incorporate it to my car. The only kind of driving style wise, it's kind of cliche. Like I said to you earlier on, like probably Nakamura, because it's just Raj full scale. I wish I could drive like that. I'm too scared to, but it's I like the way he drives.
Body, yeah.
Style wise, because my car is a Zenki, I wouldn't say it looks similar, but I can't remember his name. One of the boys for Animal Style years ago that had the red Zenki. I remember watching the parking lot drift video that they done, and it was like all the trailers and stuff on it.
Same thing. His car was like barely built, wasn't it? And it was like,
aye, and the 3 boys were just tearing it round this like random car park in the middle of wherever it was, and I thought that actually looks really cool. And then I thought I love the style of his car for it being a Zenki, so I kind of stuck with that sort of style of car instead of trying to grab like looks from loads of different people, because I know hardly any names and like
It's
the
cool
whole
though, man.
drifting.
Because you've
drifting
just
world.
sort of-
I just do it because
everyone
I
has their
enjoy
own-
hanging about with my mates and
Yeah.
meeting new people like yourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
There's always different reasons for people doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
I want to see you out on track. It's gonna be good.
I'll try.
Just go full send.
Okay. So make sure you get me crashing into the bank when we're on full out.
We're going to be covering it all, mate. Don't worry.
Sick. Okay.
Cheers, man.
No problem. Thank you.
We're here. I can't do that.
Spirit.
It's really good. Right, a guy I've wanted to interview for a fair while, Ross Hodgson. I think I've said that right. Ross Hodgson.
Yeah, that's perfect. Not many people pronounce that right. So that's good.
And you're crazy. Is it 420 brake horsepower?
Yeah, that is not planned, but literally, as I was told when I got mapped by Greg Gush, he was like, it's 420 brake,
Which is
420
awesome.
foot-pounds. Newton meters is the one that's like closer. Anyways, 420, 420. I was like, so many memes, but we'll not go into that.
You need to have a sticker saying 420.
Yeah, literally.
How many years? Because you've come to a few events.
The one I seen you at Teesside was the first drift they had ever done in this car, apart from a morning at Ebisu, and that's all I've done. And a day in a lorry.
So your
yeah.
first drifting was in Japan?
Yeah. not intentionally. I mean, that was awesome. It just played out like that, but yeah. So the first time I was like not on a road in a mate's car with a quick like woo, was at Ebersur, and they're like, there's a Laurel, go up North Course.
Okay.
Yes,
So
okay.
We're literally talking like a few years of.
Yeah, literally.
Proper-
This will be my 4th ever drift day. So I think we've done like 2 days today, 2 days at S Chassis Fest, and then 2 other private days, and that's it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So.
I mean, fucking fair play.
Thank you very much.
You've got a car that's really well built, and you're fully sending it. Whereas usually, with that much sort of seat time, you'd be like, I want to keep this car.
I want
like-
to. I thought you did. I say I've got an S15 that got crashed into the first day I had it out, and then after seeing like the prices of headlights, no way. So that's literally when I bought this.
And you're like, this will be the cheap one.
Yeah, and I was like, right, this has had a tap on the wall. And then like it's had hits. So I was like, it's not perfect, but it's presentable. Great. So that's literally why I've got this. I don't have to care about it to the point where everything can be replaced, but I still like it looking nice. So yeah, biggest thing, I wouldn't say that made a difference apart from just general maintenance and looking after it, because it's a great car. It was just put together very badly, and a lot of people had touched it. Typical like S chassis stuff. Yeah, literally like working my way through of, okay, that's that owner, now I'll fix that owner, and going through it all. So 18s was the biggest one I wanted to do, so I'd say that's the biggest thing I've had to do.
That will feel so different as well.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I've done to the car that was a big difference, but to do it, it was like, while I'm in there, I've had like the whole from A-pillar forward rebuilt on the car, so like polybushes, everything, braced everything, doing all my own arms and stuff, and on tubs to get the wheels not to hit, and it's on like 25mm arms, 9.5s and 50mm spacers, so there's a lot of hitting in a lot of places, so it was a lot of Clarencing, should we say, yeah.
So underneath, there's quite a lot of hammering that's gone on.
On the bulkhead, yeah. Bulkhead, like cut the seam back and pushed it in and everything, so it's got like back tubs as well as front tubs, so it doesn't hit. So yeah.
I know we said off camera, but we'll say it for camera. Your driving inspiration, it doesn't have to be Japanese, but I mean...
Yeah, no, I like Japanese stuff, obviously. More... It's better to watch. We were on about this before, like, it's really great to do the line. Yeah, I want to do a line, but it's way better to watch someone that looks just like giving it big licks and sideways, and like really, I'm a big fan of snappy, like really quick entries, because if you just go on, yes, e-brake, like,
that
not to diss Americans, because there's obviously some phenomenal drifters, but the majority you see is yes, drifting. Oh yeah, that's boring as it's so boring to watch. Whereas if you look like some idiot that's going, it might hit the wall. Yes,
in a car that you know is the same simple spec as
exactly,
you.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd say Haraguchi just because idiot, but in the best way possible. And obviously Nakamura, but again, just couldn't give a shit. Which is what I want to seem like I'm driving this one, because like I am. I've obliterated that bumper more times than I can count now. But I'll happily repair it and go do it again, because if you're not pushing yourself, then you'll never.
How many times have you actually had to make this together?
4th, and now it'll be 5th.
For your dedication, man, have you seen the state of mind? Like,
it's a lot of work. I don't like bodywork.
It gets to the point where I'm like, I'm spending so many days on this.
That bumper is heavy, but like that's the greatest mod. That's the best mod I did that made the difference on this car. Not for driving, removable bumper. Trailer, loading, oh my god.
It's the right way to go about it, isn't it?
I didn't want to ruin it, so...
If it's not fun,
why would you?
Exactly,
so I've got an R32, and I've got an S14 now, so I've got an R32 shell. That'll be the race car, but no time limit, I'm not asked. I'm just having good fun with my friends, so that's what it's all about.
That is... It gets lost a lot.
Yeah, totally.
And I feel like, especially the people here today, we all have the same kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like, look, we approach it like this.
I've drove probably the least I've ever driven this weekend for a 2-day event, and it was just because I was watching my mates have the greatest time ever, and it was proper proud dad moment, but it was so good. Just seeing everyone buzzing, and
as I say, it's the first time I've seen
ever.
First time I've seen you all out with the the banners and everything.
Yeah.
That feeling of everyone together, cars are working. At least
there's like between them, there's like 4 years of work in getting them, not just to get here today, but everyone building their cars to come. So you know how much effort everyone's put in. It's great.
Yeah. But we'll look forward to seeing your madness out
and
record your runs.
Thanks. Thanks
Cheers,
very much.
Bye.